Hi everybody, welcome to Autoportal video reviews of cars. This time we have the Honda Mobilio for you. The Mobilio is a very significant car for Honda, although it is based on the Brio platform and it has the Amaze as its brother. The Mobilio utilizes engines from the Honda City, the petrol and the diesel versions, to bring you what is essentially a multi-purpose vehicle. This is Honda's first such experience in India. So the Mobilio promises to come in two versions, basically in visual cues. This is the normal version. There'll also be a RS version which we'll show you in a little while. This version basically has a similar headlamp profile to the Honda Brio, and the chrome lighting here, the chrome highlighting here makes the car look very upmarket. They've given deep dish bumpers with built-in fog lamps, but this is on the top models only, and the big H logo never lets you mistake the car for what it truly is. Of course, the whole car looks good, cohesive, and MPV which is very reachable, low in height, although 1600 mm is the claimed height of this vehicle, and of course a wheelbase which is longer than the standard Brio Amaze combination because you need to sit 7 people inside the car. Now the side of the car is very interesting. Although it follows the standard belt line, over here there's a little kink in the window because this is where Honda has actually made this door bigger. This door has been made bigger for easier ingress and egress into the car, and also because this car has much more wheelbase than the standard Brio. Of course, over here you have a very interesting window line which sweeps into this glass area here, and fixed windows here, you cannot open them, but overall a very pleasing look. A very nice coordinated kind of a look to the side of the car. We think the design of the Mobilio looks absolutely fabulous. Right, so when you take a look at the rear of this vehicle, the Mobilio, it again looks very nice and well coordinated. You have this honeycomb grille here for reflectors. There's a nice large reflector here. The design of the rear bumper is very nice as well. The integrated tail lamps have a very good design. They look very macho, plush in this car. The Honda logo, I mean the whole thing, including whether it's the spoiler or in this end, of course, there's a camera mounted here in this version, the V version. The whole thing looks very well coordinated, and it looks as if it's a vehicle which is not made to a cost, but a vehicle which is meant to give you a premium feel in this segment where Honda is entering, as we said, for the first time. The hatch swings wide. Very nice color coordinated inserts. Of course, the rear area may not look very big to you, but it can still accommodate a couple of decent sized suitcases. But what is very interesting is the way you can fold the rear seats. All you need to do is put the 2 seat backs down like this, and then you simply pull the cord, slide it up, and fear not, you have a hook here which attaches to the rear headrest, and voila, you have a much more larger luggage space here which you can use to accommodate even up to 4 large suitcases which can fit in here quite comfortably. So this is the RS version of the Mobilio. Honda promises to launch this as a variant while launching the other cars as well, but it will be available only 2 to 3 months after the normal cars have been launched. What you see here are these projector headlamps with daytime running lights. There's a nice group of LEDs out here. The bumper here is more aggressive with the built-in fog lamp, and the whole front treatment is very different. On the side ORVMs you have blinkers, and a very different rear treatment which we are going to see in a moment's time. The rear version is different as well. Not so different, but enough to make a difference. You see the chrome lip over here looks good. This is the normal back as we saw in the earlier car as well, but it has a very deep dish spoiler out here, giving it a very aggressive look. And the whole design over here, there is no honeycomb grille here. This is a straightaway deep impact plastic here, but very well offset with the chrome strip as we spoke about earlier. Inside the car there are not any changes. Inside is absolutely the same as the other Mobilio versions. It's just that the front and the rear of the car look very different, and of course we must mention the alloy wheels which look very dishy and very awesome as well. Nowadays they call this the diamond cut design, totally in black, gives a very purposeful character look to the car. The side skirts also add to the beauty of this vehicle, overall making it look much more aggressive. Do not forget the chrome door handles, and of course a very sharp profile, overall giving a very good impression about the vehicle. So here I am sitting in the 3rd row seat of the Honda Mobilio. I won't say it's very spacious, but yes, there is a reasonable amount of space here. Big adults can't fit in comfortably, but 2 kids, why not? Of course, you have two cup holders which are here. There's a place for knickknacks, and the air conditioning in the second row is powerful enough to reach you in the third row. So overall, not too bad. I wouldn't say it is as squeezed as some of the competitors of the Mobilio, but it's an okay combination. Now I'm sitting in the second row seats, which is where most people who will be chauffeur driven will be sitting. Honda says that 3 people can sit here, which with of course if you are amply built like I am is a difficult proposition, but 3 skinnier people, yes. There is a center armrest here which you can just push around and lounge comfortably in. Second row AC vents keep you comfortable here, but leg space is good and you're fairly comfortable in the second row of seats. The front seats of the Mobilio are of course extremely comfortable to be in because they are from the Amaze and the Brio family. So what you have here on the top model is 2 airbags, one in the steering wheel, one for the passenger there. You have audio-visual navigation system, and you have the same familiar instrument cluster which also does duty in the Amaze and the Brio. The air conditioning controls surprisingly are still mechanical. Honda has not put in a climate control system here, and this wooden console sort of is a miss and go situation because some people would like it, some would not. But overall, I think this car is very sedan-like, so to drive also it would be quite easy. I do feel though that the seat travel is not too much in the front. What that means is that taller people might have an issue sitting over here because the seat travel does not go very back, and leg space could be an issue for people who are nearly 6 foot. Other than that, it has got reasonably good head space, and as I said, a nice place to be in. Right now, this car that we are showing you is the diesel engine version. Let's take a look at the engine. We say the engine is a compact 1.5 litre unit taken from the Honda City. All in all, a very compact engine which delivers about 100 PS of power and 200 Newton meters of torque, which makes it quite drivable in the city with very appropriately chosen gear ratios. While driving the Honda Mobilio diesel, it's a quiet car. Honda has really worked on the NVH characteristics of the Mobilio since they were earlier criticized for the Honda City and the Honda Amaze. If you drive it in a planned, quiet, complacent manner, I wouldn't call it a driving pleasure actually. What I would actually say is that it's very nice to drive. However, road noise seems to intrude quite a lot into the cabin of the vehicle. Other than that, it is again like the Brio and the Amaze to drive. Nothing much. You just have to remember you're carrying a larger bulk in this vehicle. Gear changes are pretty smooth. It slots in quite well, but it is functional. It is something that will not cause you much heart pain. Honda cars are known to be easy to maintain and spare part prices are quite cheap. So overall, I would say the driving pleasure is fine. I wouldn't call it amazing. I wouldn't call it very good, but I'll say for the segment, it is on par for the course and will not give trouble you for time to come, whether you're chauffeur driven or you prefer to drive yourself. We had shown you previously the diesel engine of the car. Now what we're going to show you is the petrol engine. The petrol engine is the same as that of the cities, produces 119 PS of power and is similar in most respects. You can see compact engine, built well, tried and trusted, known for its reliability and for giving years of service. Otherwise, this busy engine bay is neatly and well laid out and makes this car a dream to drive. So, as expected, the petrol model of the car is much quieter. You can hardly hear the engine unless you rev it really hard. Honda has always been known as a great manufacturer of quality petrol engines. Small displacement engines in petrol, they are the kings in the world. NVH levels are very low, again, as expected. And it's got very good fuel efficiency as well. I mean, driving this car routinely in the city, you can expect upwards of 13 to 14 kilometers to a litre. And of course, it is bound to be cheaper than the diesel car as well. As I said, overall, it's a much quieter cabin, it's a nicer cabin. And this is one thing that truly sets this car apart from other cars in this segment. Of course, its competitors also have very good potent engines, but naturally, nothing can beat a Honda engine as far as NVH levels are concerned. So folks, there you have it. We have now driven the Honda Mobilio in both its petrol and diesel avatars, and we found that it's a very nice vehicle. It's got lots of space inside, it drives very well, and the engines are very smooth. In fact, this diesel is much quieter than even in the city. Overall, the Mobilio gets a thumbs up from us because of its combination of space and grace. We would say that this is one vehicle which will do very well in this market. So I hope you enjoyed our review of the Honda Mobilio. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the link here, and we will be back soon with another episode and another very exciting car for you to see. Till then, drive safe and do keep watching autoportal.com. Thank you.